So, hello everyone, welcome to Ferndene Tarot. I've been reading tarot for a little while now, and I feel it's a skill that can always be developed, and I love giving tarot readings for people, which is why I'm here on YouTube to give some tarot readings for you guys, and any feedback would be greatly appreciated. I'd love to hear if any of these readings resonate with you. So this is a pick a card reading about what positive changes are coming in your life. So we have 4 different groups from you to choose from today. This is group number 1 with the Aventurine. It's a beautiful stone. We have the Red Tiger's Eye for group number 2. Red Tiger's Eye for group number 2. For group number 3, we have the Amazonite. This is one of my favourite stones. Beautiful stone. And for group number 4, we have Moonstone. So pause the video, give yourself a minute to feel which pile you're drawn to intuitively, and then timestamps will be below to jump straight into your reading. Okay, so group number 1, you chose the beautiful Aventurine stone, and this is a really great crystal or stone to use to overcome any feelings of self-doubt, or when you want some new opportunities to come into your life. Basically, when you have to back yourself, this is a really great stone to meditate with, which might be why you were drawn to it. But let's get into the reading and see what it's got to say. So, the deck I am starting with is just classic Rider-Waite. They're just here, so I'm going to shuffle them off camera. So what positive changes are coming for group number 1? Oh, so wow, what positive first few cards. So we start with the first card that popped out was this Strength card. Now, one of the major arcana, and what this card is telling me straight away, group number 1, is that you're very strong people. I feel like you've had to overcome some challenges in your life, and the fact that you are so strong helps you navigate the difficult times perhaps better than most people. And I feel like your strength is a real asset, group number 1. I feel like this may come across emotionally, or maybe you're physically strong. I feel more emotional, but equally it can be a really, really positive one. It's also like a yes card. It's all about kind of infinite abundance. You're going to have whatever you want, basically. Whatever you put your mind to, your mental strength, your mental resilience can lead you there, which is really interesting. That the second card that came out was the 10 of Cups. Now, the 10 of Cups is one of my favourite cards. It's just all about ultimate happiness and ultimate abundance. Again, quite similar to the Strength card. It's in kind of this family setup. So, we kind of have the 2 adults and the children here. So quite often can link to the idea of family, but it doesn't have to. It's just kind of whatever you've dreamt about, whatever you've imagined might be at the end of the rainbow, that is what is coming to you. So these first 2 cards are definitely saying to me that I feel like potentially group number 1, you've wanted something for a while, but you felt perhaps it was a little out of your grasp or it wasn't going to happen. This is here to say that it is most definitely going to happen. So let's keep shuffling and see what more we can get. So group number 1, what positive changes are coming for group number 1? What positive changes are coming for group number 1? Oh. So 2 more here. So we have the Empress. Yeah, I'm getting the sense this could be a family situation, that you're wanting children, potentially, with the Empress and the 10 of Cups there. Oh, we've got 3. I'll tell you what, let's do them this way. Then we have the 7 of Pentacles. And wow, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Wow, this is I'm just going to shuffle for one more card, because I think this is a really interesting reading, and I just want one more to confirm what I'm going to say to you, group number 1. So positive changes for group number 1, positive changes for group number 1, positive changes for group number 1, positive changes for group. Oh. And we have the 8 of Swords in reverse. Wow, what a reading. So, yeah, we've talked about these two. The Empress is a really kind of... it's an energy where everything kind of grows. It's a very mother energy. She's kind of sitting in her power there and, appreciating all that's around her. But like we said, it's a very maternal energy. So linked with this card, I'm sensing perhaps because this is a general reading. Perhaps you're wanting children, or you're wanting to pursue kind of that next stage of a relationship. And I get the sense that is definitely on its way to you, group number 1. I get the sense whatever it is you are wanting, because again, the fact that we have both of these 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles in the middle of the reading, the ultimate abundance is at the core of what is coming your way. You're going to get exactly what you want. But this 7 of Pentacles is saying to me that this is something you've walked towards for a long time. It's something that that you've been putting the work in and you haven't known if you're going to see the benefits of it. But what I can see here is, in the 7 of Pentacles, you are definitely going to kind of see the fruits of your labour. It's all your hard work is going to pay off, whether you've been putting that work into a relationship, into your career, into a personal interest or a personal hobby. It's going to pay off. And then, like I said, with this 10 of Pentacles, so interesting that it came up with this 10 of Cups. So 10 of Pentacles is kind of all about ultimate abundance, but in the material realm, in things that you want. So these two together just say to me, especially that they came in the middle of your reading, that I feel like you wanted something for a long time and perhaps it's felt out of reach, but it's most definitely on its way to you. And the 8 of Swords in reverse, 8 of Swords upright is all about no escape, feeling trapped. But I feel this change is going to feel liberating to you. It's going to allow you to progress to that next point in your life. So really, really powerful reading there. Let's get a few more cards and get a little bit more information. So we'll just move these into a little bit of a better shot. Right, so which deck should I use? I'm going to just pull some oracle cards for you. So positive changes for group number 1. Positive changes for group number 1. Positive changes. Oh. Okay, so yeah, we've got this feminine energy again. So I don't know. I'm definitely sensing some kind of maternal instinct, perhaps. Let's get one more from this deck. So positive changes for group number 1. Positive changes for group number 1. Positive changes. And then foundation, the homeland. So these two oracle cards I find very interesting, because again, it's kind of all about laying a foundation. So I'm definitely getting the sense, group number 1, that you're wanting to pursue something in terms of a relationship, or perhaps you're wanting to progress some kind of relationship. It might be a friendship, perhaps it's even I don't get the sense, but even for some of you, this might be a professional relationship that you are wanting to get something out of. But I definitely get the sense here of a relationship progressing in some way. Let's see if there's any more messages that Spirit have for you. So, any positive changes for group number 1? Positive changes for group number 1. Positive changes for group number 1. Positive. Oh. Okay, so interesting. We have the 9 of Air in reverse. These are huge cards, but I love them. So that's the 9 of Air in reverse. And we also got the 2 of Fire in the upright. So, Nine of Swords in traditional tarot, Nine of Air here, is all about kind of overthinking and doubting yourself, which is interesting that it came out of the Aventurine, but with it being in reverse, I get the sense you're really going to know what you're doing. You don't need to overthink, kind of linking into this Eight of Swords energy. You know, in terms of knowing where you're going to be very certain of it. The Two of Fire is often about kind of different paths and making a decision, and I feel like you're going to feel the fact this is the last card out, you're going to feel very confident in the decision you make. But wow, that was such an interesting reading. I'm going to leave it there because I think that's an amazing reading, and you know, I'm so excited to hear what these amazing things that you want are. So please let me know in the comments below if that resonated, and maybe even pop back on here in a month or so and let me know if this came to fruition. I would love to know. So thank you very much for letting me read for you today, and I hope to see you again soon in another video. Bye bye. Hi group number 2s. So you chose the Red Tiger's Eye. Beautiful stone. This is one of my grandmother's favourites. And the Red Tiger's Eye is a stone we often associate with kind of like the motivation for change. If you need a little bit of motivation to help you in a journey or an achievement, a goal, the Red Tiger's Eye is a really good stone to meditate with. So maybe that resonates with you. Maybe that's why you chose it. Maybe you just think, I keep dropping this stone. Maybe you just think it's quite pretty, which it most definitely is, isn't it? So let's jump into your reading. I'm going to leave this stone here. We're going to start off just today with the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, just the original tarot deck. It's quite close here from my camera, so I am shuffling off camera, but you know, I'm shuffling them now, kind of real time. So let's ask the universe what positive changes are coming for group number 2. Oh, so first card out, Justice. Interesting. So what I can see straight away with the Justice card is just that I feel, group number 2s, that potentially you've been wronged by someone in the past, or you know, you've maybe felt a little overlooked. And what this card is telling me straight away is that justice is going to be served, karma is going to be realised. You know, I know often we think, God, I'm being a really good person and I don't feel like it's paying off. It's always paying off, and this card is there to remind you that. I get the sense you have a really good soul, but sometimes you feel a little bit, you have your moments of doubt of, is it worth it? So this card is here to tell you that people are going to get their just desserts. Interesting. So let's see what else. So positive changes for group number 2, Spirit. Oh. We have the King of Swords. I'm just going to get a couple of cards out here, and then we'll see where we're at. So we have the King of Swords there. So positive changes, group number 2. The World. Wow, what a reading. Positive changes, group number 2. Positive changes for group number 2, please, Spirit. Positive changes for the group. Oh. Wow, we have a lot of major arcana in here. So then we have the Hermit. 2 more cards just popped out there. We have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so what I am seeing here is that, you know, the universe is asking you, first of all, to take a little bit of time to think about what you really want. The fact the World has come out suggests to me that you can have anything you want. You know, the World card is all about that real kind of, how can we put it, kind of like a cycle being completed and then embarking on something new. But I think the Hermit is here to tell you that, you know, I get the sense, a real sense that a cycle is ending in your life, and I'm thinking it's a really painful cycle. The fact this Justice card's come out, I think we have the King of Swords, who generally his energy is a little bit blunt and standoffish, but you know, he's someone who doesn't care what people think, and I feel like potentially you've got to that point, you know, that you feel like, why should you care what people think anymore? Things don't work out anyways. And then we have this Knight of Cups energy here, which suggests to me that whatever has happened to you, it's been very slow moving. You haven't got through it as quickly as you might think. But we have this Nine of Pentacles energy. I get the sense that you're going to be embarking in a time of, like, Upright, she's a very kind of single energy, very independent. Upright, I think, you know, you're going to develop some really strong connections in the next few months. I feel that's a really positive change that's coming to you. You know, this time of reflection that the Hermit represents is a really positive thing. It allows us to kind of take stock and think about what we really want in life. Sometimes we don't take that time, and I feel you're going to have that time to really figure out what it is that you want. So we have some really interesting cards there. I'm going to shuffle a little bit more and just see what more I can get for you, some more answers. So I've got some, I really like these oracle cards actually. They're the Witch's Wisdom oracle cards. So positive changes for group number 2. Positive changes for group number 2. Okay, so interesting. We have, I'm just going to shift you over a little bit. We have containment and the cauldron, and in the chalice we have fulfillment. So I feel this links in really closely. Spirit is wanting you to receive this message loud and clear. You need to, you know, contain things inside of you. Figure out what it is that you want. There's no point spreading yourself so thinly and then nothing's enjoyable. If you take that time, you will get fulfillment. And I feel that's the message that Spirit's really wanting to come through for you. You know, that you can, whatever you put your mind to, you are going to achieve. But that's why it's so important for you to take your time and figure out exactly what it is that you want. Okay, I'm going to draw another couple of cards here. So, Spirit, what positive changes are coming for group number 2? What positive changes are coming for group number 2? What positive changes are coming for group number 2? Oh, how interesting is this? The World. We've got that World card out again. How intriguing. I really feel this card is coming out because I do know, I think you have been through a lot of hurt and a lot of heartbreak in some way. I feel like someone has let you down quite badly. And the universe wants you to know that this chapter is ending and a new chapter is coming your way. You know, and that's a really positive thing. It's good to let things go. And I feel maybe you're a little bit apprehensive about letting whatever it is go. And, you know, it can be hard because, you know, friendships, relationships, even professional, like our professional lives, our work can sometimes, you know, be difficult to let go of. We often think, you know, it's better the devil you know than the devil you don't. I know I often hear that saying. But the universe really wants you to know that there's something really positive at the end of this cycle. It's going to be fine. That's what I'm getting through. It's all going to be okay. Let's get a couple more cards. So, universe, what messages do you have for group number 2? What positive changes are coming to group number 2? What positive changes are coming to... Oh. Okay, yeah. So we have the Ten of Air. Now in traditional tarot, the air suit is our sword suit, so Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords on traditional tarot, it's a picture of a man who he has like loads of swords in his back. And the message of that card is that a cycle is over. And that's what I'm getting. The positive change is that this really terrible cycle that you've gone through, this really hurtful thing, it's coming to an end. You're going to enter into a much happier time. And you know, it's that idea of it can't hurt more than it has. You know, I'm getting the sense Spirit really wants you to recognise that you deserve more than this, and as hard as it might be to let it go, you know, it would be more painful to hold on. You can be much happier letting go of this, and that is the positive change that is coming to you. And then the last card that came out was the Nine of Fire in reverse. So again, fire in traditional suit links to our wands. And the Nine of Wands is a card that is all about overthinking and kind of wondering and contemplating and, you know, wanting to make the right decision. And the fact that it's in reverse, I feel you're going to... Oh, messing up all my cards here. Ah. There we go. So the Nine of Cards, the Nine of Fire in reverse is that you're going to intuitively know what the right thing to do is. I feel you're just going to get to a point and you're going to know it's time to let go. And it's going to be a really positive thing, letting go. With this reading I get a real sense of sadness. So I'm really sorry, group number 2, for whatever it is that you've gone through. It's really sad, but... the really positive thing is that it's coming to an end. You've got some really, really great experiences on the other side of this. It's just getting to that ending and being confident in letting it go. Okay, so that's all for today, group number 2. I'd really love it if down below, oh, my finger looks so big, down below, you leave a comment. Let me know if that resonated. If it did, you know, maybe come back in a month or so and let me know if this was, you know, if it came to fruition. And I'd just really like to thank you for letting me read for you today. That reading I found quite emotional. It's made me a little bit teary. So yeah, thank you for letting me read, and hopefully I'll see you in a video soon. Well, hello group number 3. So lovely to meet you and read for you today. The stone you chose was the beautiful Amazonite, one of my favourite stones. We often associate this stone with kind of belief in ourselves, particularly in the decisions that we make, kind of owning our decisions. So, you know, if you have a big decision to make, this is a good stone to meditate with. Perhaps you have a big decision to make, which is why you were drawn to it, or maybe just because it's very pretty, which is. So let's get on with your reading and see what we have today. I'll leave the stone here. The first deck I'm going to be shuffling with today is the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. It's the original tarot. And the cards, if I put them in front, they are very close to the camera, so I am shuffling off screen, but know that I'm doing it in real time. The cards haven't been pre-picked. We're just going to see what the tarot throws out. So, Spirit, what positive changes are coming for group number 3? First one, 3 of Swords in reverse. I'm happy that came out in reverse. What positive changes are coming for group number 3? What positive changes are coming for group number 3? Okay, we have the 4 of Cups. We have Temperance. I love the Temperance card, actually. I think it's really, really beautiful. We'll just keep shuffling, see what more we get out. What positive changes are coming for group number 3? Oh, we have the King of Swords. That just came out in group number 2's reading as well. Interesting. We'll just get a couple more cards and then we'll have a little think about what's going on. So, positive changes for group number 3. What positive changes are coming for group number 3? Too many cards there, tarot. Need a little bit more. What positive changes. Oh. I feel the Page of Cups wanted to come out there. And one more card. So group number 3s. What positive changes are coming for group number 3? Okay, 2 cards came out here. So I'm going to count them both. So we have the Death card and we have the Page of Pentacles. Interesting. Right, so first thing I would like to note is both the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles are always associated with some kind of good luck offering. So I think Spirit really wants you to know that good luck is on its way to you. I feel perhaps you felt that hasn't been the case for a while. You felt, you know, you've had a bit of a run of bad luck, but Spirit wants you to know that some good luck is on its way to you. Now, the first thing that I want us to look at is this 3 of Swords in reverse. Now, 3 of Swords upright. It's exactly what it looks like. It's heartbreak. So the fact that it's in reverse, I get the sense a new relationship could be on its way to you, group number 3. If it's not a new relationship, perhaps there's got to be kind of a revival of the relationship you're in. Maybe it's been a little bit stuck in the rut, but the 3 of Swords in reverse, I'm definitely getting this kind of new love energy. Interestingly, often with the Page of Cups, it's a good luck offering, but it's something that's already in your life. And then we also have this 4 of Cups, which is about something being offered and kind of someone isn't being very receptive to something that's being offered. So I get the sense this new relationship could be with someone who is already in your life. Maybe someone you've never really considered before. And that kind of leads us on to this Temperance card. Now, the Temperance card is all about kind of going with the flow and the ebb and the flow of the universe. You know, trusting in divine timing. Things happen as and when they're meant to. So, yeah, I get the sense this person who this kind of new relationship or new love is with is someone who perhaps you haven't really considered before. Or, you know, if you're already in a relationship, perhaps you're going to see a side to this person you didn't even know existed. You know, or something you haven't seen from them for a while, but you're going to be shocked by this and that you feel this way. But, you know, I think the universe wants you to remember you need to go with the flow, the sense of balance. This has got to be a very balanced relationship, but you need to trust in the universe. So we have this King of Swords energy. You know, the kings are always very powerful, but the King of Swords in particular, he's someone who owns, you know, he owns what he's going to say. He doesn't care what other people think. He can sometimes come across blunt and standoffish, and I feel with this new relationship, you're not going to care what people think. It's going to make you really happy, so who cares about what everyone else? And, you know, I feel that might be quite refreshing for you. I get the sense, group number 3, is that you're someone who likes to please other people. You like to make sure everyone else is happy, but in this instance, you're going to put yourself first, which I feel really happy about. That's really good. And then obviously we have the Death card. Now, everyone always gets really worried at the Death card, but actually it's a really wonderful card. It's just about transformation. It's just about things turning on their head. And I feel like this relationship that we're talking about is going to turn everything on its head. You'll be living a life in a few months that you don't even recognise because you're so happy. And that's really positive. I think this is so lovely. I love any kind of romance reading because I just think, you know, romance makes everyone happy. But yeah, that's really interesting. So let's have a shuffle of some oracle cards and see if we can get anything more for you, group number 3. So positive changes coming for group number 3. How funny, you just got the Death card. Positive changes for group number 3. Positive changes for group number 3. And Healer. Wow, right, so this is really interesting actually. So, again, we've got this Death card coming out again. This is going to be something that completely transforms your life. You're going to feel in a completely different place to what you do now. And I don't even sense that in a bad way. I'm not saying you're feeling really terrible now, but you're going to look back and think, God, my life was so different. But that can be a really good thing. Then we have this healer card. Like I was saying, I think maybe, you know, you've cared about what other people think, and, you know, this person is going to be a healing influence on you. They're going to heal some old wounds that potentially make you that people pleaser who, you know, wants to make sure other people are happy, and it doesn't matter if you're happy. Wow, this is a really interesting relationship. Right, we'll just shuffle a few more and see if there are any more messages that the universe has for you. So, positive changes for group number 3, please. Positive changes for group number 3. Positive changes for group number 3. Oh. Okay, we've got the 2 of water. Yeah, this is definitely relationship energy. I'm sensing it. Positive changes for group. No. It's a random card in the deck. Positive changes for group number 3. Oh, please. The 7 of water in reverse. How interesting. In fact, let's leave it there and let's talk about them. And if we want a little bit of clarification, we can come back to the deck. So, in the 2 of water, so in this deck, I love it because I think the graphics on these cards are so beautiful. But the 2 of water links to our traditional Tarot of Cups. The 2 of Cups is about mutual love and reciprocity. You know, this person doesn't love you more than you love them, and vice versa. You know, I'm getting the sense this is a very reciprocal relationship, which is potentially something, if you're a people pleaser, you know, you're always working to make sure other people are happy, but are you happy? In this relationship, you will be. I sense that. And then we have the 7 of water in reverse. Again, if I just turn this around, beautiful graphics on these cards. So 7 of water in reverse. So 7 of water, obviously 7 of cups. The 7 of cups is all about illusion and things not quite being as they seem. And I get the sense this person is going to be incredibly genuine with you. They're going to bring you something that potentially you haven't experienced before. Yeah, I get the sense whatever this thing is, you'll perhaps think, is this too good to be true? You know, whatever this new relationship is, maybe it's a new professional relationship, maybe it's a new friendship. I am sensing more romantic, but again, this is a general reading. Take what resonates. But yeah, the 7 of water in reverse is saying to me that you might think it's too good to be true, but it's not. It's very genuine. Yeah, and it's going to completely transform your life. Wow, that's pretty deep, isn't it? Amazing reads, and thank you, group number 3, for letting me read for you today. I would love to know down in the comments below if this reading resonated with you, or maybe even pop back in a month or 2 months and let me know if this came to fruition, because I would love to know. I think that is all for today, but thank you very much for allowing me to read for you, and I will look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye bye. And hello, group number 4. So the stone that you chose is the Moonstone. It's one of my favourite stones. Beautiful. And it is what we know as the Stone of New Beginnings. So if you know, you're about to embark on a new beginning, it's good to keep a Moonstone nearby. And that might be why you felt drawn to this stone. Maybe you're about to embark on something new. So, group number 4, let's see what positive changes the universe has in store for you. Now, I have said this on all the readings. I am shuffling in real time. I just can't do it on camera because it's a little bit too kind of close to the screen, but you can probably hear it in the background that I am shuffling real time, so it should be the most accurate reading it can be. So, group number 4, what positive changes are coming for group number 4? Oh, just had a little, we had loads of cards falling out there, but it was too many. So And hello, group number 4. So the stone that you chose is the Moonstone. It's one of my favourite stones. Beautiful. And it is what we know as the stone of new beginnings. So if you're about to embark on a new beginning, it's good to keep a Moonstone nearby. And that might be why you felt drawn to this stone. Maybe you're about to embark on something new. So, group number 4, let's see what positive changes the universe has in store for you. Now, I have said this on all the readings. I am shuffling in real time. I just can't do it on camera because it's a little bit too kind of close to the screen, but you can probably hear it in the background that I am shuffling real time, so it should be the most accurate reading it can be. So, group number 4, what positive changes are coming for group number 4? So the first card that we have here is the 7 of Swords. So I'm getting the sense, group number 4s, that so as you can see, this card is all about kind of deceit, lies, betrayal. I get the sense you've been lied to, or you felt a little bit betrayed, potentially romantically, and maybe this has led to some trust issues. I get the sense you've become a little bit closed off because of this. But really positive thing that's coming into your life. We have the Knight of Swords. Now, I really like the Knight of Swords energy. He comes in quickly, he's a whirlwind, he takes your breath away. A lot of people say, he can leave as quickly as he can enter, but I really get the sense that this person is coming into your life to show you something, to show you that you don't have to put up with this lies and betrayal. And that leads us on to the Lovers. So if you are in a relationship, I think your relationship is going to be rejuvenated and renewed. If you are single, then I get the sense that love is on the horizon for you in the next few months, and it's going to be a bit of a whirlwind. You're going to fall in love ridiculously quickly. And that kind of links into the Wheel of Fortune, the idea that the Wheel of Fortune is now turning in your favour. Sometimes it doesn't turn in our favour. We can have lies and deceit and things like that, but I get the sense the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favour, and it's going to bring about this whirlwind romance, I'm getting the sense of. We also have the 5 of Wands. Now the 5 of Wands is kind of about conflict, but conflict doesn't always have to be a bad thing. I get the sense with this 10 of Wands in the reverse that something has been burdening you, it's been weighing you down. Perhaps it's the lies and the deceit. So this conflict is going to allow you to remove these shackles. If the 10 of Wands is upright, then it's all about being burdened and being weighed down. But the fact it's in reverse, you're going to be released of this, I sense. So I don't get the sense that this conflict is a bad thing at all. I get the sense that some kind of whirlwind is coming your way. It's going to kind of remove all these negativity from your life, and the Wheel of Fortune is now turning in your favour. I'd really like a little bit more info on this. So what positive changes are coming for group number 4? What positive changes are coming for group number 4? Right, so the first card we have out is Union. How interesting. Definitely linking in to that idea of the Lovers, of the Knight of Swords. I get the sense that a relationship is moving forward. What positive changes are coming for group number 4? Positive changes for group 4. Oh, and we have the Winter. So obviously winter is approaching. So I get the sense that this change is all going to come about very quickly, potentially in time for winter. So I'm going to shuffle a few more cards, and let's see what else is in store for you, group number 4. So positive changes for group number 4. 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 Wow. So we have I love this tarot. It relates to traditional tarot, but you know, it has different graphics. So here we have love linking into the lovers. So there's definitely some kind of romantic notion on its way to you. And then we have a card that I really love, which is the Moon. But this card is come out in reverse. So the Moon upright can quite often be about secrets or about something being hidden. So I feel that, you know, kind of all the cards are going to be on the table here, potentially in this new relationship, which will seem such a welcome change after this sneaky, deceitful energy. You know, you're not going to feel burdened by things anymore. There's not going to be any need for secrets. You're going to feel completely at ease, I guess. And I feel for you that is going to be a really positive change. You felt so weighed down by the negativity around. You know, I'm going to shuffle a few more because actually I feel like there's another message here, another message to be heard. So positive change is coming for group number 4. Oh, interesting. So we have the 3 of Wands. So the 3 of Wands is all about waiting, you know, waiting for something. You know, the idea of something being at a standstill. And I get the sense that you've felt like you're at a standstill, but things are going to start moving forward. You know, it's got to be a real time for progression, I sense. You know, there's going to be the real opportunity to progress things forward, which is what I feel you have been missing. Yeah, I think the positive changes that are coming to you are, you know, just a real sense of moving forward with things, which I feel potentially you haven't had, and that allows for some really exciting growth. So group number 4, I hope in some way that resonated. I would love to know down below if it did, so please leave me a comment. Let me know if, you know, what has been kind of foreseen within this reading becomes true. Leave me a comment on that as well, I'd love to know. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I really loved it, and I'll really look forward to reading for you again next time. Bye bye.